In a very beautiful hadith, Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, talking about this truth, he said, Man amata shahvatahu ahya murawwatah. Man amata shahvatahu ahya murawwatah. A person who kills his carnal desires means a person who overcomes his satanic whims, desires. Such a person will revive another reality inside himself, and that is Morowwah. Morowwah is one of the important concepts in our anthropology and also in our akhlaq. Morowwah comes from mar. Mar means human being, a man. We are human. But the basic question is that what makes you a human? So different schools of thought may give different interpretation here, and the interpretation they give here for human is the foundation for whatever to come after that. In Darwinism and the secular understanding of man, human is an animal, like the other animals, but at the top of the pyramid. So you are the most clever, smartest animal in comparison to apes, to monkeys, and to the others. So you are at the top of the food pyramid. That is the only difference between you and the cows and the monkeys. The sexual revolution that took place in America in the previous century are by the studies of a man by the name Alfred Kinsey. And he has two books that actually all those issues were based on these two books. And in the very books, when we see that when he's talking about man, he says human animal. He is studying human animal. So he says that in your relations with others, you have to be like the cows. You have to be like the cats. Like the apes in Darwinism, that they believe that you were apes, then in the evolution you turned into human. They say, look at the apes that you were, your ancestors. You have to be like them. So whatever they did, if you practice, that is normal for you, because you are an animal. So you see, they have a definition of mara. Here in Islam, we have another definition of human, that we bring that concept under the title of Morowwah. Sometimes we talk about it as fitra. So Morowwah is the reality that sometimes we call it Morowwah, manhood. That is what man is. According to us, what man is the fitra that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to him. And Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam says, Man amata shahvatahu, a person who kills the carnal desires, these animalistic desires, such a person will revive his humanity. So you see how schools differ here. For them, humanity is to follow your desires. The moment that you satisfy your desires, then you are a man, like the other animals. But Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam says, the moment you control those desires, something else will be revived inside you. The true man will come to life after you overcome that animalistic desires. Next week, inshallah, we are going to be blessed by the coming of the month of Ramadan. The month of Ramadan is the month that you aim to control the desires. The main purpose in the month of Ramadan is to kill shahawat, to overcome the desires. There are things that are halal to us, according to Sharia in different fields. All of them we abandon ourselves from in the month of Ramadan. You control yourself against those things that were halal to you in the month of Ramadan. And the idea is that you want to overcome to these desires, to these shahawat. So whatever we want to do, it's not the month of hunger. It's not the month of, thirst. It's not the month of difficulty. It's the month of putting step on our animality to raise to another level and degree that is called humanity. That is Morowwah. That is being a human being. Then Imam alayhi salam said, what is Morowwah? Al-Morowwah ismun jami'un lisa'ir al-faza'il wal-mahasin. Morowwah is another name of the all other virtues and goodness. If you want to put all the virtues and goodness that we have heard in Islam and in morality in a shell and to call it by a name, that name is Morowwah. That name is being a human being. Because all those things, all those codes of akhlaq are nothing other than true human being and living as a true human. Then Imam alayhi salam in another hadith said, Muruvvatul rajul ala qadri aqlih. Muruvvatul rajul ala qadri aqlih. Your humanity is to the level of your aql. You control your shahawat to revive your muruvva, your humanity. And when you control the shahawat, it's the moment that you are flourishing, you are developing your aql. So aql is not the intellect that we have in its popular sense that we call it, that everybody has. So that faculty in man that we call it brain, that can calculate, that can plan, that can decide for things in the life, this is not aql. Aql is something higher than that. Aql is something that comes after you have revived humanity inside you by controlling the shahawat. And in another hadith, Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam said, Mizatul rajula aqluh. The privilege that human has, the departure point between man and other animals, the quality that makes man as a human being is aql. Aql is the outcome of reviving of Morowwah, and it comes by controlling shahawat. Imam said the quality that makes a man is aql wa jamaluhu Morowwah, and the beauty of this man is his manhood, is his Morowwah. So Imam is referring to one of the aspects in the Islamic lifestyle. In secular lifestyle, in Darwinist kind of lifestyle, what gives you a value, what is Jamal, what is the beauty, is this face, is the face that you have on the skin. So if people have beautiful face, so they are so proud of themselves. If a person feels that he is not beautiful enough, they go to do surgery to make themselves beautiful, handsome, good looking. How much you say these plastic surgeries? Why? No, my nose was not nice. Imam says in the Islamic lifestyle, your beauty is your Morowwah. How much manhood is there inside you? There was a alim, he said, I had a friend. This friend of us, he said, he had a colleague. The colleague passed away, and he didn't have any insurance or something. And the family were in need. So he had a family, children to take care. So this friend saw it inappropriate to go and give some sadaqah to the family. So after a while he went to them and he said, I have a secret. I request and I beg you not to tell this to anyone, because it will be a shame for me. I don't want to lose my reputation. I owed such a big amount to your father, and I borrowed from him I couldn't give it back at once, and I don't have the money to give you at once. I want you to this favor to me that I pay you monthly. And they agreed. And he said he used to go monthly to give them what they needed for a month. And they used to complain that you're not giving our fathers money. How much humanity you have to have inside to do such a sacrifice from your money, to give it in a way that you don't make them to feel under your favor. Contrary, they feel that you are under their favor. You are not giving them their father's money. This is manhood, this is Morowwah. And it is not easy to do such a thing. You know, when we give some sadaqah, when we pay some for the center, for the masjid, then we want everybody to recognize us. Now, I paid this money, then I have to have a say-so. You have to listen what I'm saying. I can decide for the center because I'm giving money. But when you have Morowwah, Allah says, when Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam and Ahlul Bayt, they used to pay zakat, the sadaqah, they said, لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا. We do not want any reward, we don't want any appreciation. It is for the sake of Allah. And the best of it, it is when it is secret. Nobody knows about it. This is Morowwah. This man is not going to be created in Darwinist understanding. This is in the school of Islam, this is in the school of Ahlul Bayt, that such men are trained, and they were not ma'soom. They didn't belong to the past. They are people living with us at this time, around us.